or like what kind of led to you finding spirituality or a form of spirituality?
That's a good question. It began with self-help and self-development. I read this book called The Untethered Soul when I was like 21, I think. And that book changed the game.
And where were you at this age?
At this time, I was in college, but I was going through a rough time because I had to leave the school I was at because I had some issues there with my financial aid. So that caused me to like have to transfer. And then also, you know, my music group, there was a lot of things going on there where that was kind of falling apart. I found myself, and then I had to leave school, you know, because I wasn't going there, so I had to go back home for a little while. It just felt like everything I was building was crashing down, and it caused me to have to like get away from my ego. I guess that was one of the early times where like my ego, you know, I got a chance to see it and be like, well, this isn't the way, because you know what I mean. I was looking for more. I was looking for more enlightenment. And when I read that book was the first book that let me know that you can separate yourself from your problems.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a great phrase on there that said, don't get lost in your problems.
Mm-hmm.
You know, instead, look at your problems objectively, you know, rather than being lost in it. Like almost like you're sitting like a yoga, you know, or like a yogi, looking down at all of your problems versus being in them, thinking through them.
Yeah.
So that was huge for me. I was like, man, okay, I can separate myself from these thought forms. And as I continued to learn, I picked up a few spiritual teachers on YouTube and stuff, got to learn about more concepts. And I was like, okay, I don't know where this is leading me, but this feels right. Like this actually makes sense versus all these old beliefs I've had, because it's very objective and it's very balanced information.
Mm-hmm. Do you think if